Shiver me timbers. Nasty skin. Bring him from the yard.
Give me a motherfucking beat.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Fantasy Football in the AM here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. I am your fantasy analyst, Robbie J. Le Admiral here on this pirate voyage. Let's go ahead and let's get straight to it. We got JI678 up in here. What's good, Jai? Become a fan of you. Become a fan of me. Greatly appreciate it. What's going on, Goquan QC, Dilly fellas? I'm going to just start this off with a cheers to me, cheers to you, all the rum boys and girls what to do. Got a little bit of rum and coffee here in the morning. Let's talk some fantasy football, guys. Let's get these lineups set. So, controversial says pick one. A.J. Brown, Cole Beasley, Josh Reynolds, full point PPR. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that first. And break it down. A.J. Brown has been looking pretty good since Ryan Tannehill has stepped up for the Tennessee Titans. Not a bad pick at all. But then also, we gotta take a look at the Buffalo Bills. Okay. We got to take a look at the Buffalo Bills, and they're going up against Cleveland. Cleveland is soft. They have no corners. So there's also that. Is Josh Reynolds going to step up into the role of fulfilling what Brandon Cooks had to? And I think that's going to be a big Cooper Kupp day. I'm probably going to say let's go Cole Beasley there, just because he's going up against the wackest secondary imaginable. Just to be quite honest, he's going up against. A.J. Brown. He's going up against Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes is back. Are we sure that offense is going to be seeing the field a whole lot with Patrick Mahomes trying to play a time of possession game with them? I don't think that the Chiefs are just going to be marching back and forth down the field like that. I think they're going to try and hang on to the ball and run that clock a lot. So maybe A.J. Brown doesn't get the same amount of opportunities as maybe he normally would. Corey Davis is out. That is correct, Koo. So, Got to take that into account. I'm loving the upside of Beasley. I told you guys to start Beasley last week, and that shit was a baller. So I'm telling you guys to go ahead and activate Cole Beasley again this week. Wow, Goquan. Let's see. But so my legs hurt. Pause. I was at football practice. Hey, my legs are killing me today as well. I played football yesterday as well, so I understand the pain of a long day of cardio. I'm with it. So, want to get into some breaking news here within the final hour. Um, officially inactive. Matt Stafford is going to be down. He is going to be inactive. Daniel Jones is playing against the New York Jets. Maybe he's a guy that you can grab, last minute if you were planning on starting Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford actually has some fractured bones in his back. Can you just imagine that? Like first, prayers to the Stafford family. Between Matthew and his wife Kelly, they have been through it this year as a family. So I just want to state prayers to the Stafford family because man, they have been they've been going through it. Patrick Mahomes is active today. Mr. Running Back 7, yes I am. Le'Veon Bell is going to be active today as well. He let you guys know that Friday night on his Instagram page. He let the whole world know. He didn't even let the media do their jobs. He was like, I'm letting y'all know I'm good. Here's an Instagram post to tell y'all that I'm good. I don't care what Coach Gay says. I'm playing on Sunday. Gotta love a guy like that. Ramalama. Isn't that like a Revenge of the Nerds reference? I like that. Very, very, very old school. I like that. Ramalama. Britt up in here on Sportscaster. I'm going to become a fan of you by hitting the green button. Please do the same. The Ramalama moment right there is about to become like a 45 Insta clip. Like, watch. Someone's going to clip that. They're going to be like, what the hell? Put some funny background music to it. Maybe make it like a TikTok. That'd be great. Go viral. I'm with it. A lot of people actually. Gary Vee's like been pushing that heavy.
I've never even looked at him.
Number one app in the App Store. It's the second coming of Vine. Let's see here. LaShawn McCoy inactive. Hollywood Brown is active. Lamar Jackson is active. Come on, guys. We knew that Lamar Jackson was going to be active. Can we just talk about the fact that Lamar Jackson is literally the most explosive player on the Baltimore Ravens offense? Like, let's just talk about that for a moment. When the most explosive player on your offense has the ball from the moment of the snap, defensive coordinators, get ready. It's going to be a long day for you, my friend. Lamar Jackson's telling defenses, so long, farewell to you, my friends. Run in, touchdowns, until the fourth quarter ends. Y'all like that. Chris Herndon is active. Now, this one... So the tight end position has been a wasteland. We already know that I refer to the tight end position as the fantasy football wasteland because it's a position to where it can literally make or break you week to week. This was the fantasy football wasteland last year. It is becoming the fantasy football wasteland this year. If you do not have any other tight ends, I don't know, guys like Mark Andrews, who I've been high on all year. Shout out to the fantasy footballers. Shout out to Stepmom Lauren for that one. Let's see here. Vance McDonald is starting to come back into to his own, starting to look like he was who he was at the beginning of the season. Kelsey, Ertz has been hurting my achy breaky heart. And it's actually kind of sad. But I mean, if you're not having, Kittle's doubtful today. Kittle's doubtful today, guys. It's or well, not today, but for his Monday night matchup against Seattle. BKB, appreciate that 10 tip, that dono. So with that being said, okay, maybe Chris Herndon is a guy that we go in and plug in and play. Sam Darnold has yet to have a full receiving core. I say we take a chance on it. We don't know what we're going to get out of TJ Hawkinson today with Jeff Driscoll having to play in place of, prayers up for Matt Stafford and his back. So, with that being said, with that being stated, let's go ahead, let's upgrade Chris Herndon into that fringe startable role. If you're in a deep league, you don't have a tight end, maybe you go for him. If you're not housing Greg Olsen, Gerald Everett, Jason Witten, any of those guys. Hell, Jason Witten. Go out there and pick up Jason Witten if you can. Corey Davis, inactive. We already spoke about that, but he was probably, even if he's on the field, might as well chalk him up as inactive anyways because, unless Tannehill's throwing the ball, he's pretty much fantasy irrelevant. I'm not a huge Corey Davis truther. We know this to be true. It is what it is. You love when it's Redskins bye week. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a difference, honestly, Coop. It does not make a difference. Demarius Thomas is active for the Jets, Jets. By the way, who's going to come out the more dominant team in New York in that game today? Inquiring minds want to know. Antonio Callaway is inactive for the Browns, but were we really trying to go out there and pick up Callaway on our rosters? Was that... Were we really depending on that? Is that something that we really wanted? I don't know. I don't think that's something that we were looking for, to be honest. I don't think anyone was hoping for Callaway. Do remember new designs dropping weekly on the brand new Run Boys merch shop. Just dropped the brand new merch shop link for you guys. Let your mom, your girlfriend, your sister, your cousins, let everybody know, hey, what I want underneath my Christmas tree this year is some Run Boys merch. XO Bang the Dramando. XO, what is good? Bears Paul, what is good, guys? I'm going to become fans of both of you guys, and I'm going to follow both of you guys here on Sportscaster. Become a follower of the Run Boys by clicking that green follow button. Is your fantasy team good? Well, in your league, it's kind of hard for anyone's fantasy teams to not really be good because, a lot of people in that league aren't playing so hot. But let's go ahead and look at your team. Let's look at your team. And let's see, Goquan. We're gonna take a look at Goquan Barkley, the goated squad. He's sitting at 6-3. So yeah, you got Daniel Jones, Saquon, Chris Carson, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs. Dallas fourth against the wide receiver position. We'll see what happens there. You got Jack Doyle at tight end. I think he's going to eat today with Hoyer tossing the ball. Jack Doyle, another startable fantasy tight end this week, I feel. Kenny Galladay, Slayton. So I see you went with the stack from Jones to Barkley to Slayton. Okay. You got Rosas as your kicker. Okay. And the Green Bay Packers defense. Maybe you do something differently at defense. They're going against Carolina. Christian McCaffrey's going to abuse you guys. I wonder there. Let's see here. But yeah, all in all, you're good to go. You're going up against Jeremy. And Jeremy has James White, who's on a bye, and Sony Michel, who's on a bye, still in the starting lineup. Nothing that we can do there. So yeah, you're sitting good. You pretty much automatically got that win. Amari Cooper Zach Pasquale, Damian Williams, Tevin Coleman. Two flex pick, uh, two flex, two flex, pick two, full PPR. Oh, I am definitely, man, you got some options, my guy. You got some options. And I really like every single one of your options. Tevin Coleman against Seattle. I'm not sure about that one. I really like him as usual week to week play. He burned me last week. He burned every Tevin Coleman owner was burned last week um, during that Thursday night game. You know, I'm definitely electing for Amari Cooper here. I mean, they're playing against the Vikings. Damn, that's tough actually. You gotta worry about that safety over the top, Harrison Smith. I think Zach Pasquale is definitely gonna eat. Paris Campbell's dealing with some hand issues. Ty is still not in there. So let's go. Damn, dude. Let's go Pasquale and Cooper. Let's go Pasquale and Cooper. I think Tevin Coleman's going to have a rough time against that 49ers defense. If 49ers win tomorrow, does that wrap up the NFC West for playoff position? I mean, I wouldn't pretty much wrap it up, and then the Seahawks would be battling for a wild card. I mean, but I think you guys catch it. I personally think that the 49ers could possibly catch their first L Monday night. No worries, rock out. No worries, man. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. So some other things that we need to get into. Give me just 1 second. Yo, by the way, Sal Pelotonio and Chris Mortensen, former veterans. That is awesome. Army and Navy. That's nice. That's nice. This was good. So Juju is expected to play, guys. Juju is expected to play. You think Murray gonna feed Kirk the ball? Hmm. Let's take a look at some things with that one. I'm about to dive into y'all's fantasy lineups. So they're playing up against Tampa. Tampa really likes to stop the run, so they're gonna have to go to the air. I mean, that's what Tampa really prides itself on and predicates itself on. So yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and let's start those Arizona receivers because they're probably gonna get force fed. Josh Allen playing against Cleveland, dude. I love the pick. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense has a significantly higher turnover ratio than that of the Cleveland Browns, of who Josh Allen is having to face. I would say, yeah, let's roll with Allen in that scenario in that case. Do remember, guys, we are live on Sportscaster as well. Hop on over to Sportscaster. Make sure you guys show love to that stream as well. That is super important. As be it though that live views are what get us to that number one spot on the leaderboard and keep us in that number one spot on the leaderboard. 39 receptions, 575 yards, and 1 TD this season for Odell. How are we feeling about Odell against the Bills? Odell's a pain in the ass this season. Odell's a pain in the ass this season. I mean, I guess start him with the hope of with the hope of him, at least getting enough fantasy points without the touchdown being included to sustain for your lineup. If you got other guys that are available to you, maybe you work with that way. Maybe you work with them. Maybe you're looking at your Lions receivers right now. And you're like, damn, they're playing against the Bears this week. and a lot of fantasy analysts are kind of swaying towards it being a more dominant day for one of the other receivers. A lot of people are believing that, excuse me, that Marvin Jones is the one that's going to be locked down and shut down today. Many believe this is going to be a heavy Kenny Galladay day. I say, take the gamble, take the chance on your Lions receivers in that matchup. I know they're playing up against a tough defense. I mean, but you got receivers in a lot of games that are going to be going up against tough defenses. Stephon Diggs is going to be pretty much doing a lot of the work for that Vikings team with Thielen not playing. Which maybe look for them to run the ball a lot more frequently. Like we said, I mean, there's a lot happening in this week in the NFL aside from just the bye weeks that are taking place. This is the bye apocalypse, as many have dubbed it. I felt that last week was the bye week apocalypse, but many are dubbing this as the bye week apocalypse. With that being said, we're gonna have to go out there. We're gonna have to take some gambles. Looks like the field is all clear in Lambeau. So maybe we fire up some Packers receivers. I know earlier in the week it was snowing in Lambeau, and I said that this was going to be a snow game. It is 33 degrees. There are going to be flurries. When working at about 10 miles per hour, maybe you look at not having Mason Crosby as your kicker, go with the kicker in a more stable weather game. But yeah, let's see. I'm still questionable starting Gallup over Crowder, Pascal, and Kirk. I'm really enjoying the Zach Pascal pickup this week. I'm a huge fan of the Pascal pickup. If you're looking at your lineup and you see where hey, let me go ahead and move this guy in there. Maybe a place that normally where McLaurin would have been starting for you. Maybe a place where DJ Shark would have been normally starting for you. Which, by the way, depending on how your league is set up and how your trade deadline is set up, I'm not sure how DJ Shark and the Nick Foles connection is going to work out in Jacksonville. I think he's a tradable piece. I think he's tradable. Packers offense needs to show some juice and do it early, states Aaron Rodgers, when he is going to have to face up against the Kyle Allen and them Carolina Panthers. Everett or O.J. Howard? Everett all day. Everett. Everett's a top 10 tight end this year. I mean, that's not saying much about the position, but we're gonna rock with Everett. Yeah, I'm really liking the Pascal pickup. I say maybe Pascal and Kurt. If you're trying to stay away from what you're doing, Crazy Mofo, which what it seems like you're looking to do is with that Gallup decision is stay away from the secondary of Minnesota. And I don't blame you for that. I don't blame anyone that is looking at the Minnesota defense. They're looking at their Dallas Cowboys wide receivers. They're like, oh shit. Because I could definitely understand that. I second that thought process. I don't have stock in any of those guys. So yeah, I mean, Crowder going up against the Giants. But is Sam Darnold going to be seeing ghost? I almost I like Pascal and Kurt over both of those guys. He had 18 points last game. Giants don't have a secondary. One of the worst defenses in the league. Does Crowder repeat? Kirk against Tampa. Somebody on that Arizona offense has to eat. Somebody on the Arizona has to eat. I feel like Gallup is who we stay away from. Yeah, Gallup is. Yeah, you say Gallup. Yeah, Gallup is slightly banged up. I say we stay away from Gallup. We narrow this down to Crowder, Pascal, and Kurt. Crowder, Pascal doesn't sound bad. Crowder, Pascal does not sound bad at all. At all, at all. The only problem is just that it's the Jets. It's the goddamn Jets. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go Crowder. Let's go Pascal. David Montgomery or Jalen Samuels. David Montgomery. They're gonna take advantage. They're gonna take advantage of the fact that Jeff Driscoll is a backup, and they're gonna run the ball a lot. I think that Maggie has probably should have had enough of the media, myself included in that conversation, of us chewing him the fuck out. Now also Jalen Samuels is gonna be RB1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the question that we need to ask ourselves with that matchup is, are the Steelers going to be playing ahead? If the Steelers are going to be playing ahead, then yes. Playing up against the Rams, that Rams defense, yeah, we're not starting Jalen Samuels against the Rams defense. That's a game right there where I'm like, I'm kind of fringe on how much stock you want to invest in the Steelers versus Rams game. That's gonna be a damn good matchup, though. It's gonna be a damn good matchup. I'll tell you guys that for damn sure. Boom. I got really quick story. So in one of my leagues, I have Jordan Howard on bye, Philip Lindsay on bye, okay, and James Conner is out, right? My other running backs are Tevin Coleman. I just went ahead and I had to go ahead and kill Harry, who I had been holding on to for quite some time now. I had to go ahead and drop and kill Harry, and I had to pick up Frank Gore really quick off of waivers, and put him in, plug and play him. Not sure how I feel about that one, but it is what it is. We needed the points. We needed the points. Last minute decisions that we got to do. Driscoll's a cursed player. Wherever he goes, the starter gets hurt. Yo, that is pretty ironic. That is pretty ironic how the hell that happens. Quavo, of course. Alrighty, so we have about, give or take, almost. So we have about 30 minutes till kickoff. I'm not getting any other last minute breaking news breaks. So I'm not getting any more breaking news breaks right now. Aside from Matt Stafford's broken bones. Just trying to make sure that we don't have that we got everyone. I'm really just trying to make sure that we got everyone here. Once again, Jacoby Brissett out, Paris Campbell out, T.Y. Hilton out, James Conner, Benny Snell, Brandon Cooks, Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard, C.J. Mosley, Chase Edmonds, A.J. Green, Delaney Walker, Adam Thielen. Players returning from injury today: Patty Mahomes, Alvin Kamara, Jared Cook, and David Johnson. David Johnson did state earlier in the week that he is 100% good to go. So that should be exciting. BKB said, give me a quarterback. Like, you need a quarterback for fantasy? Let's see what you're working with. Yeah, because I got Breeze in golf. Bro. You want golf? What are you trying to give me for him? Shit, I'd probably trade you a quarterback, no problem. Damn, dude, your team is fucking ragtag as hell. Oh my god. What do you even have left? I've set up my DraftKings lineup. Nice. Some DFS action. Let's go. Yeah, BKB, send me what you send me what you want, send me what you need. I'll see what we can do, man. Cause you're right, you need some type of help. But I'm definitely not taking nothing for something. He's like, you a hater, bro. I'm just saying, man. That lineup is like the fucking land of misfits. You could tell. Bye week's an injury bug. Got your ass. And he was also making them trades. 12 interceptions this season for Baker Mayfield. Tied most in the NFL. Second most. I'll give a box of Ritz crackers. Oh my god. Yeah, because your lineup ain't worth shit. Unless you give me Lockett. Like, you literally have to give me Lockett, bro. Like, I would have to take the last piece of value on your team that you have. Ronald Jones, bell cow back. Why does it just say that just now that you subscribed to my channel, BKB? What the hell? At 9:26 a.m. of all times? Maybe even a big John Brown week. Thinking a good John Brown week. Oh, Golden Tate, bro. Golden Tate, man. You gotta go Golden Tate, Sergio. Dude, since Golden Tate has been back, he has been an absolute fantasy stud. My son always do that shit. Well, hell yeah. Just taking a look at some things. QC just made a free agent move. What'd you do, QC? He went and picked up Jack Doyle. Smart man. Man, BKB, you better go and try and get Daniel Jones back. Hey, no worries, Sergio. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that the scoreboard was still up the whole stream. Wow. Alrighty, guys. Yo, subscribed and clicks it again. Oh, gosh. It's all good. Kids are kids. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Think we've gotten a good portion of fantasy questions out the way. This is fantasy football playoff push time. Every win counts right now, guys. Also, if you are not there, if you pretty much are one of those personality types that you chalk your season up at this point, and you're just like done with the season, play spoiler. Like, play spoiler at least in the season and be like, yo, like, I got this many wins that I put together, despite the fact that I started the season off like this, or either, try and make that final push, Hell, if there's someone in your league that beats you and you don't fucking like it, like, fucking play spoiler. Like, make that your week where you put your best foot forward and you put your best lineup out there and you try and go get a fucking W. Like, this is the fun in fantasy football, is that, like, you can have fun with this. You can have fun with this. The trash talk at this time of year should be at its all time, like, elevated. Start getting into guys' heads. Start getting into guys' heads. I had a rock paper scissors match with this morning with the mailman, and I told him I'm playing Fitzmagic if I lose. Oh my gosh, being dangerous with your fantasy lineup. I'll roll with it. Oh, man. It's time to run the table. Hey, yes, it is. It is. And more importantly, I mean, it's time to have fun. It's time to have fun. See if you can weaken some guys' lineup. See if there's a move that you're able to make that doesn't hurt you but hurts someone else. Or maybe you take a small hit, but, you get a big payout or something like that, And that goes for you guys, too, that aren't even looking at playoff position. Get out there, toy around, tinker with some things. But look, guys, we are about 20 minutes away from Rum Zone. Well, actually, like 15. So what I'm going to do is I just got to swap out these backgrounds. I'm going to get new stream keys. We're going to get Rum Zone up and running. I'm going to finish the rest of this coffee. Ty should be here soon. I'm going to relax a little bit. Not even relax. I'm going to be typing and shit. But, BKB know I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, we will be back. We'll be right back for NFL Rum Zone, calling all of the action. 7 hours of commercial-free football action is about to be going down. You're not going to want to miss it. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum boys and girls, what it do. Dilly, guys. Much love. We are out of here.